You're welcome.
What's so fucking funny?
Did you hear my burp?
Yes.
That was what was so fucking funny.
Alright.
By the way, I didn't ask, how is Rachel liking seeing your sexy mug on the YouTube screen?
She liked it. She thought it was funny, and she might have, gotten turned on a little bit.
She was like, the guy on the right looks real sexy, and the guy on the left looked like he filmed at night with a bad ring light, and it looks really fucking weird. He's kind of a little sweaty. Hello? Hello?
Talking about the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like he's saying hello. And he's throwing up right now. I can hear it.
Yay.
Yeah. That'll be fun to clean up.
Minute 33 of Dr. No. I'm Brian.
And I'm Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most debonair, suave, chef's kiss spy franchise there is and shakes it out one glorious minute at a time, never stirred, because this is Bond.
Minute Bond.
And if it wasn't obvious from the last episode, we're not actually sponsored by Red Stripe. That's not a
We're
thing.
just drinking it because it's in the movie.
Yeah, and it's actually after 2 o'clock, where in episode 31,
It is
you mentioned
almost
we would
3
be
o'clock,
11:30.
just so you know. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, Brian. I had a little bit of a hard time following that dialogue in the beginning there, so I want to know what you got out of it. I know you always ask me, but I'm gonna ask you.
So in their briefing,
Brian, what happened in this episode?
or when Quarrel goes off to find the light bulb lady?
No, I understood that. The dialogue in the beginning when they were talking about going to check the islands or something, and him and Quarrel and Strangway went to check the islands or something.
Yes. So what I got from that is that Leiter checked out someplace unofficially, and Strangway has been taking Quirrell out on the boat to discreetly observe places, case them, try to get hints at where this
That makes sense because
disruptor...
Quirrell's a fisherman.
Yeah, where this disruption is coming from. I want to remind you that when the Strangway's place was raided, the 2 files they took were Crab Key and Dr. No, and Crab Key ends up being the one place they couldn't go. And I meant to make that a rhyme because it's Dr. Seuss time, motherfucker. But that was the one place that they couldn't go because it would have been suspicious. So that's what I got from it, but I do want to, at a certain point, we could rewatch it to get more details. But that was the broad strokes of it, and then, if you want to pick up from here...
Okay.
Alright, there's a bit of disruption in the video, but we're back. Sponsored by Stripe. Red Stripe. Since 1928, Red Stripe, R instead of the T, I don't know what R means, has embodied the spirit, rhythm, and pulse of Jamaica and its people. I don't know why I'm using this accent for it. Brewed and bottled by DeSnows and Geds Limited, Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica. So, I think I've justified why they have so much Red Stripe in the back. It's where it's made and bottled, and I think Red Stripe just provides the bar with some discounted Red Stripe because they're like, hey, we're the capital of it, but then everyone who lives there is so goddamn sick of all the abundance of Red Stripe. They're like, we get it. It's like being in Detroit and just getting sick of cars. It's like, I get it.
Probably use Red Stripe in their cereal instead of milk. It's like, and it's too abundant.
Oh my gosh, we gotta pledge that if we're in the same location at the end of this movie's minutes, that we're gonna eat a bowl of cereal with Red Stripe on camera. Yeah, come on. How about if we get 5 ratings or reviews on Apple Podcasts? If we get 5 ratings or reviews on Bond Minute Bond by the end of these minutes, by the time we get to that point of just Dr. No, then we will both eat a bowl of cereal with Red Stripe as our milk.
I can't guarantee I'll finish the whole thing, but I'll take a bite or 2.
At least half the bowl.
I don't know.
Alright.
But I'll try it.
How about if we get...
Why did I have to say that fucking comment?
If we get 5... If we get 5 ratings or reviews or more, we will take at least as many bites as there are ratings. How about that?
Oh, okay.
So if we get 30 ratings... Great success. Okay, so where we left off before everything crashed was, I was saying that if you want to take it from here, we have the unsubtle photographer again.
Yeah.
In the background. I mean, she's at least a little more subtle after the second shot because she tries taking a picture of somebody else.
Yeah.
But I mean, that first picture she took at the airport.
was clearly of Bond, and Bond noticed it at the airport. So now he's, he's like,
Yeah.
we gotta get that fucking camera.
Like, come on, at least dress up in like a snowsuit to look different. I'd appreciate the effort.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you want to take it from there?
I was just before we lost connection, I was asking you about like one of the first things that Felix Leiter says about the moon rockets or something like that.
All right, so that first thing that he mentioned is that moon landing. Remember when M said that they want their next thing to be sending the moon around, or the rocket around the moon, and now he said a landing on the moon. So I don't know if the Americans want to land a rocket on the moon or put it around, just have it circle around the moon as a test. But considering that they had a missile, they mentioned a missile going around the moon. Whatever.
I don't know if we're really supposed to know all that much yet, you know?
Well, I know they explained it two different ways. They said that there was a rocket that was supposed to land in the Atlantic or the Pacific, but it ended up landing in Africa in the middle of a forest or something. And they want their next thing to send a rocket around the moon. Now, he said land on the moon. So
it's coming back to me now.
Yeah, so if this problem where it's disrupting how the rocket's flying is still there, then it's going to royally fuck up and cost a lot more than accidentally hitting an uninhabited area of Africa.
Yep.
And
this is what happens when, we're on, minute 32 or something?
33.
And that part of the movie where they explain that was like, for us, that was weeks ago.
So what Christian's saying is that you're going to see us finish the entire movie today, minute by minute.
No, you're not.
Well, that's why we'll have, at the end of all these minutes, we're going to get together and watch the whole movie. Now that we've dissected all those pieces, we're going to see it as one whole piece and see how that plays for us.
Okay, that's a good idea. All right, well, that's all I got for this minute.
You didn't break down getting the picture lady.
Yes.
What happened there?
Went together.
Mm-hmm.
And what'd she say? She said he gave her his hand, and she was like shaking his hand, and then he put her hand behind her back, and she kept saying how he was hurting her.
Yeah. Captain wants to have a drink with you.
Yeah, and that's it. We got to him dragging her over to the table, and then that was it.
And there's two little details I caught on this rewatch of this minute, is that right before they get interrupted by that
Bond. James Bond.